everybody, welcome back to Shots Life. This week is going to be an excavation video. Several of you have been asking for that, and a buddy of mine called this week and said, hey, I want you to come down and smooth some gravel in a basement that he's putting in because they got to do concrete. So I went down there and he started talking about a bunch of other things, but one of the things that he wanted to get done was he wanted a retaining wall built out of the huge rocks that they had dug out when they put this basement in. Anyway, it's going to be a neat video. So stick with me. In the words of our last president, let's build a wall. Welcome to my life. All right, so today is a little different. I have some friends that need some work done, so I've been helping them out this morning. And initially I was just supposed to come down and put this gravel in and smooth it out, so I did that. And once we got done with that, then they wanted a ditch put in here to run the water. It was all pulling up here, so I put a ditch in there just to run that water so it'd keep on going out into that sinkhole there and it drain all this. So I did that. And then they decided that they wanted a rock retaining wall built over here. So that's what I'm going to start at now. And I thought, well, I might as well video this because people have been asking me what I've been doing on my excavator lately. And I still do little stuff here and there, you know, just people in the neighborhood or whatever. I don't really get out and do much other than that, but just fun stuff, you know. I don't want to do too much. I'll work day here, work day there. I don't really want to be doing it all the time. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is just kind of cut in a level space here, pat this down, then I'll just start bringing big rocks in and stacking them in there, and then we'll kind of just make it go around and then kind of curve back here. Or that's the idea anyway. And I'm only going to go really about to here, I'm thinking. We'll see how it works out. Maybe it suits back or something, I'm not sure yet. But these are the kind of things that they just kind of come, you know. You just got to kind of work with the stuff, and it just kind of turns out the way it turns out, right? You can't pre-plan too much, I mean, because it's nature. Rocks are all different sizes, different shapes or whatever. So we'll just kind of go with what we think, and then we'll put them in there. If we don't like them, we'll pull them back out and put something else in there, type of thing. And we'll just keep stacking until we get to the top. So that's kind of the plan. Yeah, the bottom rock will probably be buried a little bit. I'll smooth it out. I'll probably bring that rock right up to the top of this drain tile, smooth it out that way, you know, kind of make it level that way. This is gonna have to be filled in a little bit anyway, because you can see it holds water. It really needs to go out that way, so this is a little too deep here anyway. And then you can see the threshold will be there, so you figure right below that you're gonna come out with concrete. So yeah, I think we're at a good place. I'll just level it out and I'll get busy. So yeah, this came out nice though. That's pretty good. That's really good. Excavator did good on that. I was wondering if I should use my tractor or the excavator. The excavator did great. The only place I didn't do is where you see plumbing. I wouldn't take my excavator over the plumbing. I just don't want to be responsible for broken pipes or anything, so they had to do that by hand. But everything else smoothed out really nice. So I don't know what he's gonna do here. This is just a good temporary pad to put your wood or whatever else you got stuff out of the way, keep it high and dry. And I don't know, we'll probably use that around the house later. So anyway, there's my pile of rocks. I'll start kind of sorting through it. Like some of these real big ones, that'll be great on the bottom. Good medium-sized ones you want on the top, you know, whatever, if I find some shelving or whatever. And of course you want them all to be about the same size. So we'll just kind of put a layer, put dirt behind it, put a layer, put dirt behind it. You know, we'll just work our way up. Hopefully we can find rocks similar sizes and stack them nice and neat. Who knows what we're gonna find in there though? I mean, I have no idea what's in there. Obviously it's mostly rock, otherwise it wouldn't be here. So, but I think we'll start with this big one, and then we'll work our way out from there. All right, well, let me get busy. I got the speed camera going, so yeah. All right, man, it's starting to get hot too. I'll bring drinks and everything, so. All right, well, let me get my drink and then we'll get going. just wanted to check in real quick. We're doing good. Got my bottom row almost in. I think this is gonna be the last rock on the bottom row. I got a huge one up there on that second row. As you'll see in the video, I just checked it to make sure you're still going because you're in the heat. And you are, by the way. That's great. So yeah, I'll get this one in, then I'll start trying to figure out this second row. Coming along, these rocks are huge, so it makes it nice, and they have a nice flat side to them. From here on up though, I can't dig the dirt deeper or lower, so I just got to stack them the way they sit. So that's when it gets real challenging, because higher, lower, you got to keep them all about the same for each level anyway. So we'll get this one in, and then we'll start working that size rock for the next level, which is about the same. And then I took the two thinner ones out. I just didn't like them. I wanted something big on that corner, something that wouldn't push, you know. Same with this corner. I want something big so it won't push. And then this next row, we'll stack some good sized ones on there too, because once we get above that, I don't know that I can get them in there without, I'll have to dig enough for an excavator road to get them in that way, I guess, maybe. So I can drive up the hill and then drive them in on each layer of rock. I guess that's how I do it. We'll figure it out though, you know. Yeah, I've usually done smaller rocks, but I've done big ones too, so whatever. It's just that second row gets tough. All right, well, let me get back to work. This is coming along nicely, I think. Of course, once it washes off, you know, you'll see the face of that rock real nice. And we're supposed to get rain, I think, Thursday, so it'll start washing pretty fast. But anyway, beautiful rock, beautiful day. Let me get busy. We're only going up, I think we're going up to that first row, because brick starts there. So I think we're just kind of stepping back. I don't know, we'll see, have to see how that plays out. But all right, so let me get busy. project's going along pretty well, I think. I'm on my 1, 2, 3, 4th row, I guess. We are getting thinned out on rocks, you know, but we do have, I mean, we have quite a few rocks, but we're getting thinned out on the nicer ones, right? That's always the case, though. I'm going to try to do one more row, I think, and then I'll call it and then let him figure out what he wants to do from there. But I think it's looking great. Get a couple more rocks in there, kind of feel out how this corner is going to work out, pull the dirt in behind it, and then we'll just kind of see. But I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. So we'll just keep on going. I'm going to get me some water and then keep on trucking. There's a lot more small rock in there than I thought. I thought it was all big stuff, but a lot of small stuff. Well, small stuff is good though. I mean, it's good for stacking regular walls. But I like this big stuff, but you can hardly move it. It's taking everything I got out of the machine to move it. So, all right, let me get some water and we'll get busy. Alright, so that one really gave me a tough time. I guess it dives in a little bit. I had to build up a little clay there to patch it on, so hopefully that's okay. I think it'll be fine, you know, by the time you put the next rock on there and hold it up. But there may end up, I don't want any wash out there, so I may end up putting gravel up in there. But it's a really nice clay, so I doubt I'll even need to. Of course, it's supposed to look natural, you know. So I'll continue on with this. Boy, that was some thick stuff. I'll need to get some medium thickness the rest of the way out. And then, yeah, that's the height that he told me to go to, so we'll see how that goes first. I can still see there's, you know, it's quite the chop there, so I'm not sure if we're just going to blend that down to this or how we're going to make that work, but I'm thinking they're going to want more. So I'd say level it off, go back just a little bit and start another wall, but we'll see what they want. Who knows? Who knows? You could keep going at this rate. You know, I'm kind of going back with the rock ledge. I think one more would be at the top of the next one. And of course, yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. But I'm just going to keep on working on. It's, I think it's looking pretty good. So our pile's dwindling down a little bit. There's a lot of clay in there. A lot more smaller stuff than I thought, which will work great in my yard if they want to get rid of it. But the big stuff is definitely dwindling down fast. But I mean, we've made one heck of a nice wall already. So you figure out by the time I finish out this shelf. So we'll try to find some more big pieces. 1, 2, 3, hopefully 4 more good sized pieces, right? Get them in there and backfill it out and see what he wants to do from there. All right, well, let me keep on working. It's starting to get really hot. I'm out. I've been through my 5 bottles of stuff that I brought. So this, you know, it's probably about time for me to stop anyway. I'll get this row on there and kind of backfill and see what it looks like. All right, well, let's keep working. See what we can get done today. That's high speed, but this is low speed. So what do you think? Come on, job there, boss.
2 thumbs up.
He's the contractor. Yeah.
So my word is the best word. So
there you go. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
No, it looks good.
Thanks.
And you got it. Heck, how long did that take you?
What time did you tell me? Because I came here to do gravel.
8:30.
Yeah, but I took a little bit of a break in there.
That's what I'm saying, because you were. I thought.
So it's 4:47, so 4:50.
I'll just grab one of those rocks right there.
So 5 hours, basically.
Sweet, that's good.
All right, YouTube, what a day. Long day, but a good day. I came here simply to spread this gravel for a buddy of mine, and then he started talking about doing a retaining wall. And we ended up doing this retaining wall. I think it came out really nice. I mean, I think it's pretty impressive, actually. It was good rock, that helped. And he's talking about a second tier now or something. I don't know, we'll worry about that when it comes. But really turned out nice. I'm really digging it. So, yeah. It's gonna be a good little housing project. But that's gonna be it for me today, I think. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Shots Life. I know people like the boat and the RVs going and the buildings going, and excavation is not everybody's favorite. I don't know. Some people actually, somebody asked for it actually. But every once in a while you get to know what I'm actually doing around here in my spare time for fun. So, all right, well, I got the air conditioner running in the truck and I got the excavator loaded. Let's go home. Let's go home. You guys have a good week. Oh, it feels good in here. Woo! Ha!